Greetings people, this is Keith the Modesto doing my Let's Play Minecraft series using the Forge mod loader and the Direwolf 20 mod pack. Okay, I'm continuing pretty much directly on from the last episode. I went and slept through the night. I also got some stuff ready to make signs because I want to put signs on each one of these things, and I might also need to put a sign right next to the chest too, although I really don't want to do that. But we'll see. Okay, so let's go make some signs. That's the first thing. And doing this, getting this ready here to make this size, I discovered something a little bit alarming. What I want to do is make some... I don't want to make some vanilla signs. I want to make some fancy, oak fancy signs, which I haven't used before. But one cool thing about them, I saw someone using them, is that you can write what the message on them, whatever it says. You can rewrite what's on the sign without having to break the sign and replace it, which sounds really cool. Okay, so I need to make some of these, so we will do that. Okay, now you notice I did not drop them in. Look at this. If I try to drop these in, or if I try to drop the paper in, they won't go in. Oh, I wonder why. It's because this thing is full. Well, it's not full of... It can hold more items, but only of the types that are already in here. They're all see, there's like two different things that happen in a disk or a storage cell. It can hold 63 types, different types of things, and then it can hold a certain number of them. But this thing is almost full, is what's the problem. And I can't put anything new. I could probably put more sandstone in there or more white wool, but I can't put any more. Actually, I could take out some of these things on layer 1, these weapons. I'll do that, but I'll do that later off camera. But so I'll make some room that way by getting rid of these like different swords and iron. I'll like break them down for different things. I can get I can either get essentia aspects from them or spells. I can get spell books. I can strip the enchantment. That's the word. I can strip the enchantment off of them and put the enchantment on a book. Anyway, so I'll get rid of all these single items of weapons and armor, and that'll give me some room. But that's a short-term solution. I need to make another disk drive. I need to expand this applied energistic system, but that is for another episode. Okay, but we want to make some fancy signs. There we go. So, I guess I need to do this. So I can make 4. That's enough to get me started. And then we'll make some more of these kinds of signs. Whoops. Guess I need to do that. Oh, they won't go back in. Oh. There we go. That'll be good for now. Okay. So first we'll just start off with this one and see how we do. These are common bees. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our signs. We're going to put a sign right. Oh, it's on the back. It is on that block. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we right click on it, I think? No. What do we do? Shift right click? How do we... Oh my goodness. I don't see, right clicking isn't doing any good. Maybe I need to do an open hand. That might be it. Shift right click with an open hand. Okay. So I click right there, and I want to make this a little bit bigger. Right there. Okay, so these are common bees. I can format them. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what all this does. I guess there's, I need to go like this. Like that. So I can read this. Okay, shift right click. Okay, what does it say? Click the box above to select slot 2 for editing options. Click the box above to select the text Heading options. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea what all that does. Oh well, I'll look at it later. This is good enough though. Common bees. Okay. And let's see. So if I go in here and I make another group, I want to make a group. Where's the group? Command group. Okay. This one will be apiary. I don't know how to spell apiary. Apiary number 1. We'll go in there, and that makes me think I should do this. I should rewrite this. Okay, I wonder if I can go like this. No, I can't. Can I? I can't just like, that's a shame. I'm gonna have to delete this. I'll have to check if that's how you spell apiary. I guess I could go like this, huh? Couldn't I? 1. Apiary. That is how you spell apiary. Cool. Okay. Apiary number 1. Oh, why is it white? Why is it white? I didn't mean to do that. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll fix it later. Okay. And then, oh, I have to, there we go. This is not as big as I wanted. Bees. Can I go like this? And then make it bigger? I guess that's big enough. There we go. Apiary number 1, common bees. Okay. And I guess we'll spiffy that up later. Make it, I'll play around. I'll have to look at how that works and see if we can change the formatting and make it look nicer. Okay, so we want a trigger, and we want an input, and we want an output. Actually, wait a minute, I gotta think here. Oh yeah. I gotta remember what I was gonna do. Let's cancel that. What I'm thinking is to check for, the only time there's a princess in here is after a queen has died. The only time there'll be a princess here on the right hand side. Because if you're putting in a new princess, you can't, if I pick this stack of drones up right now, I won't be able to put them back on the right in any of these spots on the right hand side. Same with the princess. If I pick it up, I won't be able to put it back over here. I can only either put it in my own inventory or put it over here on the left. You can't, once you pick something up out of the right hand side here, you can't put it back, except for putting frames in these slots here in the middle. So the only time there'd be a common princess here is if the queen that was here just died and gave birth to a new princess and 1 to 4 drones. So what I'm thinking of doing is checking, doing a conditional. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Condition. Okay, so the condition we're going to check for, so we want apiary number 1, and actually, so inventory. It's not showing. Wait, click to lock tooltip. There we go. Oak fancy sign. I wish it told me what was on the sign. That would help me. Deep sigh. I guess I can't use the fancy sign. Oh, it's dark. Unless I'm misremembering, if it's a regular sign, it can tell you what's written on the sign. That's really a big point of the sign. But I don't want to have to, unless I'm misremembering this. Let me check. See if I, oops. I place down a sign, right? I get to write something, test. Whoops, and then I hit done. And there's a sign, right? Now if I right click, shift right click, you see I can't rewrite. I have to, right, left, right. I have to break it. I have to break it in order to rewrite it. That's why I wanted to use the fancy oak sign. But if I do this, I can test this without actually putting another sign down. If I I put the sign here and put test. Right, and I go here and I select, I right click and click. And up here it says, there we go, sign east, test. See, there's a regular sign to the east, but it says test. That's the point. I can read what's on the sign. Whereas here it just says that there's a fancy oak sign and it's above the apiary. Oh, that sucks. Well, kind of what I'm afraid of is, I guess I need an axe. I think I have an axe in here. There we go. You have failed me, fancy oak sign. Okay. What I'm afraid of is that when I break this sign, it's going to break the apiary. And I don't want that. Let's see what happens. Can I break the sign without breaking the apiary? Oh, okay. I guess that's doable. Okay, I'll put it back. Still kind of crummy. One nice thing about the fancy oak sign is that you can rewrite what it says without having to break it. Oh well. Okay, let's continue this. Okay, so inventory, we're going to pick this one. APR number 1. That's what we want. We're going to pick up. I don't think it matters. And then we're going to test for common princess. And I have to take the common. Actually, I could do it this way. I will steal you momentarily. Okay. This will help me to test things. Okay, so yes. So we're going to test. We're going to test for the requires all. Yes. Dot inventory. We're going to test for the presence of a princess. I guess, you know, I guess I could pick any princess, really, because of the MBT independent, but we'll go ahead and do this. Common princess, and then we're going to right click and do independent detection. And oops, and yes. Okay, so if there is a princess, there's a common princess in there. If that is true, then we want to do something. And what we want to do I'm thinking about something. Okay, we'll do it this way. Okay, we're going to, okay, input is from the apiary number 1. And the target is going to be up. And items are going to be bees. Not that this matters, but I just feel like doing it this way. I guess it'll make it easier to read. Okay, so we're going to move. First, we're going to take the common princess. We're going to tell it that it's going to be NBT independent. I always do that. And yes, that's good. And we're going to, that's not what I wanted. I wanted out. Dang it, I did it again. I want output. And the output is going to be the apiary. Again. Target up. And the item is going to be what I just picked up. I think that'll work fine. I don't think I need to specify here. So connect these up. And this is true. Okay, if that's true. So the first thing it does is take the princess and put it back into the apiary. So it takes the princess out of the apiary and then puts it right back in the apiary. And what that'll do is it'll pull the princess out of here and put it over here. Okay. And then we want to, in addition to that, we're going to do another input. This is something I saw someone do, I guess Direwolf probably, which I didn't realize, is you can kind of chain input, output, input, output, input, output. That's kind of, I think this is doable. Okay, so this input is going to, again, be the first apiary. And we're going to pick up, and we're going to, I need to get some room here. Okay, so this time, dot inventory, we're going to pick the drones. Common drones, and we're going to make it MBT independent, and we're going to move all of them, and yes, there we go. And then we're going to have an output, and we're going to output them to the chest, which is 2 blocks away. Guess. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so they're all going to go in there. And you might be thinking, why do this? And there's a reason. It's because eventually, if I just let this thing run and run and run, there will be more than there'll be more than 64 drones here, and then it won't be able to move any more in, and this thing will fill up. Eventually it'd be full, it would be all full of drones, and things would kind of stop. Whereas if I move the drones in here, and then after that, I have to do this again. I have to do another input and move. So what's going to happen is first it moves the princess, then it moves all the drones out of the apiary into that chest, and then I'm going to move all of the we're going to move the drones out of, I guess we'll do a whitelist here. We're going to do the drone, move the drones out of the one drone. We're going to just move just one drone out of the chest and back into the apiary. So move all the drones out into the chest, then just take one drone and move it from the chest to the apiary, because we only need one. So we're going to pick the apiary up, and this time it's going to be a whitelist. I'm going to do .inv and pick common drone. And then we're going to specify just one, and also MBTM independent. And that should work if I did not do anything wrong, which I might have, but so. And if there's, oh, whitelist is empty. Wait. This is the input. This is from the chest, right? So actually this should be a black list, not a white list. There we go. Oh, come on. There. Okay, this should work. Let's set the interval to 10 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to put these back and let this guy run again. Okay, so this one, I'm going to leave these here for, I'll leave those there for now. I'll take them out in a minute, but I think when I run this, these are just going to stay where they are. But what should happen is that this will get placed in here, and then these will disappear, and then this will turn into 43. And then when it's all done, there'll be one drone in here, if this works the way I'm hoping. thought it would be 43. 41. Well, that worked. And there's 2 here. Oh, they didn't stack. Oh, yeah, okay, that'll work. That's fine. I think for now I'll take these out. I'll put these here. Okay, so it should work the right way next time. Oh, and it's dark, so these guys aren't gonna do anything. I think that worked just the way I wanted it to, though. The drones, different drones, for some reason they seem to be the same species, but they don't always stack. That's the reason why I had to do that NBT data, independent data thing. Okay, so I think that is basically going to do what I want it to do. I guess I'll let this run and see to make sure it was really working. But I'm going to recreate that little program for every other apiary. And so this one is, this is apiary number 1. So I will name that apiary number 1. There. Now, so it's going to take me a little while to do that. I will, of course, do that off camera. Let me see how much time we have left in this episode. Oh, it's almost over. Let's go. So I'll do that in between episodes. I'll do a little programming for all of these things, and I'll let them run. Like I'm going to let this run and see if it's behaving right. So I'll let them run and see what happens. Now, whenever I'm ready, I'll eventually, I'm going to be doing bee breeding and trying to get new species of bee to make useful things, and I'll just need to redo the program. Actually, I don't need to redo the program. All I would need to do is change what bees are inside the chest just put the right, kind of like put the right bees in here, get them breeding, and yeah, and it'll kind of do it automatically. I'll change the sign though, so I know what's in it. Yeah, that's fine. Makes me wish it were possible to just like go in here like this, copy all of that, then go back out, create a new group, go in there and paste everything. And I'd have to, that wouldn't quite work because I'd have to change the inventories. You could do that though, and that would be faster, but create camouflage updater. I should figure out what that does. I think I know what it does, but I wonder what this is. Groups will automatically be closed when their faces will be opened. Click on the top. I'll read that later. Okay, before we wrap up, let's talk a little bit about what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna set all this up. I'm gonna do all these apiaries in between episodes, like I said, and let it run and see how it's doing. But in the next episode, I don't think we're gonna do any bee stuff. I'm gonna let that run and get a big stockpile of all those kinds of bees, of lots of drones, for the purposes of being able to extract genes from them and stuff like that. I think in the next episode we're going to start on redoing this applied energistics network, since it's full, and it would be good to have more space and to be able to auto craft things. So that is going to take some work, and we're going to start doing that. Ooh. In the next episode, you can zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. That's what we're going to do in the next episode. Start doing applied energistic stuff. So this has the wrong button. This has been Keith and Modesto playing Modern Minecraft. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day.